Hey guys, I'm Charlie, CEO and co-founder of Charging Pro and designer of MagFlött. So thank you guys for your support. You guys are awesome. The amount of backers and just the comments of why you guys like MagFlött is blowing me away. I designed this guy. I told you guys I designed this for a year and a half. I designed this for you who want a premium magnetic stand for your iPad Pro. So it's really cool to hear. And let's get right to version 3. So first of all, this is version 1, old school style. Very great first prototype, but a lot of refinements needed to be made. Version 2 here is the ones you see in the videos and photos and just everywhere on Instagram. And this is the 11-inch version. And we'll get to that. Now, this is version 3, right? So much more robust. And I love how this turned out. I love it. It's the heft and just the quality of it is what I imagined, and we got to it here finally. Let's get down to the comparison of version 2 and version 3. The wobbliness first, right? This has gone through pretty rigorous testing and then just usage. So the wobbliness for a prototype as well. This isn't even a final version, right? So the wobbliness, you guys are commenting. Version 2, version 3, right here. There it is. No wobbliness. With the iPad. Awesome. I love it. It's great. How did we do this? 4 things. First is the hinge. The hinge we took out of the plate. So this was inside the plate. Now we took it out. The stability of it just is that much more greater, right? The hinge itself is gotten bigger, right? Smaller, bigger. The vertical support has gotten thicker by 2 millimeters. And then the base also got wider by half an inch all around. It gives it more wider stance. So when you're rotating or tilting it, it's that much more stable. So those 3 things are the primary reason why this doesn't wobble anymore. 4th reason is actually the magnetic slate. You can tell that it got thicker. Why? Because the magnets we implemented and built in here is thicker and stronger. So we made sure that even though version 2, it was perfect, we made sure version 3 that it's on and it's secure. Now obviously you guys can just walk around with this and not worry. And you're not gonna shake your iPad or stand to death. But just shaking it like this is not coming off. And this is the 12.9 inch right here in space gray. And you guys notice in vertical mode, it is now centered. The keen eye of vertical or version 2, people saw it was off center. So we definitely made sure it is centered this time around. So not much to say. Again, the wobbliness is very, very minimal. Even regular monitor stands, if you touch it, it wobbles, right? So there's a tolerance, an acceptable tolerance of how much it sort of wiggles, right? And this version 3 eliminates that and eliminates the wobbliness. And I'm very happy about version 3's prototype. And let me show you guys the bottom of it. You guys think it might scratch because this is a solid aluminum plate. We do have feet right here, so that it doesn't really touch, the metal doesn't touch the surface and scratches it. I wanted to make sure this is very small, right? I wanted to sort of float slightly off the table, right? And then these are the 3 screws that you'll have to install the bottom of the plate, and then the other 2 screws to put in. So there's a total of 5 screws, very easy to put together. And to minimize shipping weight, or not just weight, shipping dimensions, it's going to be very thin. It's going to be 2.5 inches thin, packaged very nicely and tightly, and I'll provide all the screws, 5 screws, and an Allen wrench. So, and obviously instructions and video of how to do that. Very easy. It takes, I say, 1 minute, and this is what you get. Very, very hefty stand. And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to message me or leave comments. If you guys have any great comments, and leave some comments. It's awesome to hear from you guys, especially the guys who are excited about it. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and let's keep it going. Thanks, guys.